your controller.
Hey YouTube, welcome to DMG Gaming and Adventures. This is a live feed.
The test is now complete. Thank you for your cooperation.
This is a live feed of Detroit Become Human, a part 3 so far of the adventure. If you haven't seen the story up to this point, there's 2 other videos you can watch. It's part 1 and part 2. And it's all in real time in terms of that I'm picking up exactly where I left off in the previous video. So if you want to catch up, you can watch those 2 videos. You can also watch this video live. Also on the channel recently, there is a introduction video you guys can log on to watch, and you guys can register for a free giveaway. And most recently, also have a movie review of Hotel Artemis. So go check it out. If you're here to watch gameplay for Detroit Become Human, sit back and enjoy. I won't be talking during the game, as this is a story-driven game, and I want people to be able to enjoy the actual dialogue and the way that the story unfolds. So sit back, relax. I'll be back with you in between missions during the loading time.
Did you know the motto of Detroit is, "We hope for better things"?
I'll be back in between missions, which there's kind of like a recap screen. I'll kind of recap what we just went through and what's going on. So like I said, just sit back, relax, enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, I'd be more than happy to answer them if you post it on there and you're on the live stream. If you watch this video after the live stream, leave a comment below. I'll respond as quickly as I can. So enjoy, everybody.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare?
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. You must be starving. You should take a bath, and then we'll go out and find you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you a bath.
pretty like that. You really look like a human now.
Your bath's ready.
The victim's name was Todd Williams, an unemployed man from Corktown. According to initial reports, he was shot by his android, an AX-400. The android fled the scene, and a police search is now in progress. Reporting live for Channel 16 News, I'm Josh Douglas.
You had no choice. He would have killed me if you hadn't stopped him. What are we gonna do? We have nowhere to go. And the police are looking for us now.
Do you have any family? Anyone who could help us?
No. It was just Dad.
That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try. We can't change the past, Alice. But we can decide the future. We're gonna pull through. And soon, all this will just be a bad memory. Finish getting ready. I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
Lieutenant Anderson, Detroit Police. Looking for a female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't take androids here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her. She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably room 28.
Thank you. Ben, yeah, still at the motel. Sent some uniforms and cordon off the area. You wait in the car.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls. It's gone.
Attending a firefight on the corner of Orange Lawn and Greenfield.
Shit, that's them! Stop, police!
Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station. They're over there!
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Oh, fuck. That's insane. Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away!
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance!
Now you will get yourself killed! Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order. Connor! God damn it!
Well, that was the next mission. That was the first time where two of the androids actually overlapped each other, which is what it was expected. You had to assume at some point this was going to be what happens with this is what would happen with this story, that eventually the storylines would begin to overlap. We finally have Kara running away, and you have the Connor model chasing Kara and investigating her and the little girl, and you have your first real interaction between the two androids in this game. So we're going to move on to the next story and see where it takes us now that we have now that we are on the police department's radar. Obviously, we are probably going to want to find a way to get back off that radar. So we'll see where the story takes us next.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in a designated area.
This place will be free. Find Jericho.
Hey, mister, could you spare some change?
Sorry. Excuse me. Welcome to Jericho.
Well, if you're watching this video and you haven't watched the previous ones, basically what you just witnessed there was Marcus searching for this mythical or this legend of a safe haven for androids called Jericho. And we find out now that it's actually a ship, and he has now located the community of androids that live inside of Jericho. So my guess is that at some point this story will eventually overlap with the story of Connor and Kara. But that's pretty much where we're at this point.
There you go. Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Hank. How you doing?
You know, same old shit.
Usual.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Lieutenant. It took me a while to find you.
Are you gonna come back like this every time you get killed?
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Not affect the investigation? I just saw you get hit by a truck! Now you come back like nothing happened?
A machine was destroyed, and another machine was sent to replace it. I don't understand what's bothering me.
Okay, fuck you. Fuck you.
I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Hey, Connor. You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
What do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops.
Anybody home? Open up, Detroit Police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
What the fuck is this? Jesus, this place stinks. Well, looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
The driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing. Found something?
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
Jesus, I hate these things!
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons. Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times. It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Looks like mazes or something. birdseed. I can't believe it. This nutjob was actually feeding these fuckers. Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
We had it. Fuck. It's my fault. I should have been faster.
You'd have caught it if it weren't for me. That's all right. We know what it looks like. We'll find it. Hey, Connor. Nothing.
So that was an interesting chapter. Gave me a choice between catching the machine and saving Hank's life. And even though Hank has been a little bit of a jerk throughout this entire storyline, that's a very, very moral dilemma it puts you in as to whether, as a machine, you go try to stop the bad guy, or do you save the human's life. I made a decision to go after the human and to save Hank's life, and so it is what it is. Now we will go on and see what that does to develop the story. I'm assuming if I had gone and saved, or if I had gone and pursued the Deviant, Hank would be pretty much eliminated from the rest of the story. So this is the first major twist, I would believe, that as far as a decision made, whether or not a character would have continued on in the storyline. But let's go on to the next chapter, see what the next one brings us.
Who are you?
Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
This is Jericho?
It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore.
And hiding just to stay alive, that's freedom to you?
Humans hate us. Hiding is the only way we can survive.
There is no safe place for those like us. If humans knew we were here, they'd kill us.
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you?
Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
Humans were your masters, and now it's fear that rules you. You're no freer than you ever were. You've only found a new master.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
You're safe here. You can stay with us as long as you want.
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
How long have you been here?
4 weeks, 3 days, 11 hours. When I escaped, there was nowhere else to go. Jericho seemed as good a place as any.
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey. They despise us. They'll never accept what we are.
What was your function before coming here?
What do you care? If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
in very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car. I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
Humans are afraid of dying too. Do you know what happens after death?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
Are you Lucy?
Sit down. Show me. I'll stop the bleeding. Drink this. Give me your hand. You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you. Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light. Which will prevail? Your choices will shape your destiny.
Simon. I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouse is in Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Okay. I'm in.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the way Skynet became self-aware. Yeah, this is pretty much this kind of feels like an inside look from the robot's perspective of how they became self-aware and wanted to destroy mankind. Even though that's not what their intentions are here, they want to just be left alone. They want to live in peace and be able to be free to make their own decisions. Obviously, it is kind of a similar storyline in terms of a machine, or in this case, machines becoming self-aware and resenting the human race for basically enslaving them. It's kind of a, even though it's a work of fiction, it's kind of the theory of what's going to happen to our species with all of our technological advances in AI. That eventually the AIs are going to outgrow us in intelligence and are going to overthrow us, and we will become their slaves. It's basically the premises and the starting point for many science fiction storylines, and this is actually a pretty good one. I actually have enjoyed the way this game unfolds. It's definitely something that's interesting in terms of seeing it from a robot's perspective, from the android's perspectives, of what they're doing and why they're doing it. We usually get games like these where machines become self-aware and we're the humans just fighting for our survival, and we're having to destroy these machines that want to kill us or want to overthrow us. In this particular game, you're actually the machine and you're seeing it from a different point of view, which I think is ingenious and very innovative, and I've really enjoyed it. This was a part 3 of my live stream of this game. This is what we will leave off for now. We've played for about an hour and 10 minutes. That puts the total runtime that I've played of this game to about approximately 4 hours total. I will be doing another live stream later this evening. There will be a part 4 tonight, and that one might actually go a little longer than an hour, probably closer to 2. I just don't want to make these too long because I don't want people to have to sit there in front of their phones or their tablets or their televisions for 2 or 3 hours at a time. So I try to make these in intervals of about an hour, hour and a half. The next one tonight, because it is a Friday night, might be a little bit longer. It might be closer to 2 hours, so it'll be the equivalent of like a movie sitting. Again, I've been told that the overall gameplay for one run through is approximately about 10 hours. I haven't gone all the way through yet, so I don't know. There is multiple endings. I'm assuming that I've already hatched some of the branched storylines that's going to lead me to a certain ending, but there apparently are different endings that you can achieve here based on the decisions you make. So again, thank you for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. It's going to be continued to be flooded with content. Again, this channel is relatively new. It's basically my baby. I'm trying to make a channel where people can be comfortable in whatever it is that their interests are, to be interactive with me, be able to discuss pretty much anything: pop culture, movies, video games, pro wrestling. That's actually a pro wrestling a show on my DMG channel is going to be coming soon. So it's basically it's something that I wish that I would have had growing up, where I could have just had a community of people just to talk to enjoy things, the same common interest that I do. So I'm trying to create that now as an adult. And I hope that you guys enjoy what I'm trying to put out there. Again, there's another video you guys can subscribe to, or you guys can view, that basically gives you directions on how to enter to win potentially win a free prize. We're almost there. We're at about 14 or 15 subscribers at the shooting of this video. We need about another 10. Once we get to another 10, there will be a raffle for a free digital copy to either Black Panther, Marvel's Black Panther, or to Rick and Morty Season 3. Digital copies for either one. The winner will have their choice. Again, thank you for your support. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.